Om Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Simple meaning, chapter 3, Karma Yoga, verse 11. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantah shreyah paramavapsyatha. To understand this shloka, you should listen to the explanation given for the shloka number 10, verse 10 earlier. So in this shloka, the Padacheda. Devan bhavayata anena te devaha bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantah shreyah param avapsyatha. Anena Devan, the gods, here it is demigods. Bhavayata, having pleased, Anena, by this sacrifice, Te, those, Devaha, or Te, those, Devaha, Devan, Devaha, demigods, Bhavayantu, will please, Vah, you. Parasparam, mutually. Bhavayantaha, pleasing one another. Shreyaha param avapsata. Shreyaha, good. Param, highest, the supreme good. Param Shreyaha avapsata. You shall attain. So this can be, the Anvaya will be Anena Devan Bhavayata. With this sacrifice, pleasing the gods, Te Devan Vaha Bhavayantu. So, in turn, the Devas will bless you. So, parasparam bhavayantaha shreyam param avapsata. Parama shreyam avapsata. Shreyaha avapsata. So, while mutually pleasing one another, you will attain the highest good. So here the Devas or the representative deities of the same divine power, they will be a functioning gods like Vayu, Agni, Indra, Varuna. So they also represent in our Vedic culture all the environmental forces. We have this concept of the divine, the consciousness behind all this. They are not jada for us. Water is not just an object for us. Behind that consciousness. That's why this Devata concept is that Chaitanya. So nothing is lifeless for us. There is this divine, because the God consciousness is all pervading. So as a representative functioning God, a deity, which we call as Adhishtatra Devata, in that function. So that is why it is called a deity. So it is not that same, the Almighty God. It is only this, that like a position, a power in that particular function. So while doing your duty to the environment, and also it can be applicable to the society, and getting the returns from the environment or in the society from other people. So like this, mutually being helpful to each other, you will attain the highest, attain the good. So this is what is being told here. So to understand this shloka and also the next succeeding shlokas up to 16, you need to listen to the explanation of shloka number 10, which has been explained earlier. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.